5 years, Matt Reeves finally came out of the shadows and gave us the first look of anything for the Batman Part 2. Just this week, Matt Reeves posted a picture on Twitter with the hashtag snow tires and a bat emoji of two test screening pictures of cars driving in snow, basically telling us this film's taking place now in winter when it's going to be snowing, obviously. Actually, a first, because now we're going to be getting to see Batman covered in blood in the snow like in the comics. And if you think it's a big deal, this post itself of just test screening cars got 8.6 million views. And look at those numbers. All those numbers from just two test screening pictures. Keep in mind, all those views and numbers were just from test screening pictures. We have not seen one picture yet of Robert Pattinson's Batman, nor have we seen one picture yet of Sebastian Stan, who plays Two-Face, Scarlett Johansson, who plays Gilda Dent, the wife, or Charles Dance, who plays Christopher Dent, the father. But now that we know it's taking place in the winter, when it's going to be snowing, could the villain maybe be Mr. Freeze? No one knows yet who the villain is, but seeing now where this movie is taking place, what season-wise in winter and the snow, Mr. Freeze is all about cold. He's literally a cold villain. That it would make sense to have Mr. Freeze. It would make sense, but the fact that we know nothing else about the movie, only those two test screening pictures of cars driving in snow with 8.6 million views, tells you just how big Batman Part 2 is going to be. Clearly, Matt Reeves takes his time when making his movies, especially for Batman, because the first one came out in 2022, I think. So the fact that it's been this long since the first film until the second film tells you just how slow Matt Reeves works, but how much he cares to make this a perfect film. And guys, after all this time, only those two test screening pictures, all those views, all those numbers, we have not seen one set picture, not one look at any character from the movie. It's gonna be huge, guys. It's gonna be a huge film, and I just can't wait. And just knowing the Penguin's back for this film, seeing how his own series ended on, I believe it was HBO, seeing how that series ended going into Batman Part 2, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Penguin does in the second film, because, guys, that was one of the best DC shows I've seen in my entire life. I didn't want it to end, but seeing the way it ended, what it's going to lead up to, either season 2 or into Batman Part 2, I don't know, I don't care. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Colin Farrell with Robert Pattinson. They're dynamic in the second film, and I just want to see if all that can lead maybe to a season 2 of Penguin. Who knows? The cast is gonna be great. It's outstanding. Unfortunately, Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman is not returning, but the fact that we're getting Two-Face, Gilda Dent, Harvey Dent, and the Penguin, and possibly even more with Robert Pattinson's Batman, guys, I'm all in. I'm not a huge fan of this version of Batman or DC in general, but when it comes to Matt Reeves and making Batman so far, he cooked.